I'm going to say today is the birthday of my favorite weatherman, Al Roker.
Aw, love him, but it is not, as far as I know, his birthday.
I hated when he got that bypass surgery, by the way.
Yeah, bring back Chunky Al.
Yeah. Hashtag.
No, I'm sorry, it is not his birthday. This is a man, however, so you're close. You're halfway there. Or I guess with all the new genders, I don't know how close you are.
Actually, hang on, guys. Speaking of that, I heard the other day there's a school down in Chicago where one of the students actually demanded that they put a litter box in the classroom because he identified as a kitty
delicate
cat.
fellow was born in 1881.
Imagine your kids have to watch someone go to the bathroom
1881.
in a litter box.
I'm going to say this is a man. That's a man's birth year.
That's a man's age, and I'll tell you right off the bat, this guy, he was an artist.
Oh, wow. And Al Roker wasn't?
I did not say that.
Okay.
Don't put things in my mouth like that. I would never say that.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I won't. So I'm just thinking about that litter box thing. It's fucked up, dude. We're giving into these people. That's why I'm voting for Tulsi Gabbard for every office of government this year. I don't think it's Tulsi Gabbard's birthday. I do
you
think...
can say, I'm a snake, and then you can peel your own skin off in the classroom.
Come on. Why do you do this when it's my turn only? It's disrespectful to every woman that you do that. And that is a microaggression, and it is a macroaggression, and I've had enough. Now guess whose fucking birthday it is?
I was going to say Vincent van Gogh.
No, this man painted such works as Large Nude in Red, Weeping Woman with Handkerchief, Woman with Book, Girl with Mandolin.
I thought we agreed the segment was supposed to help me not masturbate.
Get your boner off the table and just listen.
Can I just hear the name of that first painting one more time? Big Red Woman.
That was Large Nude.
There we go.
Red.
There we go.
This was
what's his name? What's his name?
He's Spanish, I'll give you that.
Is he the weird guy?
I would wager a guess. Yes.
Salvador Dali.
No, not that weird,
Okay.
but still weird. Yeah.
Picasso.
Pablo Ruiz
Wow!
Picasso. That's right, Pablo Picasso. Painter, sculptor, printmaker, ceramicist, theater designer.
You name it.
Just did.
Okay. That's why I said you.
Yeah.
What can you tell me? Because I know Katy Perry's a great artist. I know I'm a great artist, such a great artist that people want to vandalize my work to make a point about climate change. But I know Pablo Picasso. I look at his paintings and I say, what? My kid could do that. And I don't have a kid, but it's just so people in the museum know that I'm
he's got some pretty cool paintings. I tell you what. Listen, I'll tell you some more about him. You might be familiar with the Cubist movement. Are you familiar with this, the Cubist movement? So he was like one of the main guys who did Cubist. Pablo.
That's fine. Keep going.
Yeah, was alive until 1973, which means he was around when our parents and grandparents were alive. That means not only did he experience the birth and rise of Cubism, he also experienced many other cubes. Let's take a deeper look into the cubes that Picasso saw in a segment we do every week called Famous and Memorable Cubes in the Era of Pablo Picasso.
All right.
Here we go. Cube 1, Ice Cube, the guy. Ice Cube was born in 1969, so although he wasn't quite a celebrity between 69 and 73 when he was 4 and Picasso died, there is a distinct chance that the two crossed paths before PP's demise.
And I'm going to say lucky Picasso that he died before that rap crap came out. So.
Sure. Well, some say he was an influence.
All right, well, I don't say that at all.
All right, Cube 2, Stan Lee's Cosmic Cube, first introduced through Marvel comic books in July 1966, and seen in Marvel productions to this day. The Cosmic Cube contains one of the 6 Infinity Stones, the Space Stone. Pop quiz, what is the new name of the Cosmic Cube?
Wakanda Forever.
Paul?
Tesseract.
The Tesseract. All right. All right, cube 3 would be the cube teapot, invented in 1917. This is a teapot whose main purpose was to be used on a ship. The cube shape of the teapot would stabilize it so that it would not roll over and scald the person making the drink. As you can tell at this point, because Pablo Picasso was one of the first guys to do cubes, there aren't a ton of cubes in history.
No.
Before he came along.
Did you talk about the movie The Cube?
Not yet.
So, in honor of his death, the rest of the list is dedicated to the cubes that PP never got a chance to see. Number 1, the Rubik's Cube, invented 1 year after the JGF's death in 1974.
Oh, they were just waiting for him to die to come out with that.
Yeah. The Borg Cube, the spaceship from Star Trek TNG, first referenced June 1990, Season 3, Episode 26, The Best of Both Worlds, 17 years after PP's death. And last but not least, of course, we have the gelatinous cube monster from Dungeons & Dragons, appearing first in 1974 again, only 1 year after the cubist's death. So I think it's fair to say, cubes would not be here without you.
Yep.
Happy birthday, Pablo Picasso.
Wow, happy birthday, Pablo Picasso. And I take back some of the stuff I said about how bad his paintings were. I like paintings that look like they could actually be something. Like you said, Big Red Woman, I want to see that.
Yeah.
I don't want to see a square, but I do. It's important to innovate even if your shit stinks, which it didn't.
Sure.
Happy birthday. And while I think a little bit about that, I'm going to leave the studio for a minute. I'm going to fire up the Nintendo GameCube. I'm going to play a game called Mark Cuban's Adventures in Cuba. And when we come back, you're going to want to take a cube from Jack Cuban Lambert, and we're going to paint some pictures
Jack
of our own.
Cuban bin.
We're going to paint. Just fuck
I don't know
the
about
both of you guys. I'll be right back.